afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great travel trailer value from Parkway RV Center. Got a great buy today on a nice, clean little camper. This is a 2013 Heartland Pioneer. The model number is a BH25. It's 29 feet 1 inches, including the tongue at its longest point. Weighs 4,812 pounds, so this is something under 5,000 pounds. That should be an easy tow. It's clean as a pin, folks. Easy size. It doesn't have a slide, so this is just a real easy one to use. You just set it up at the campground. It's so easy. Plug it in, plug your water in, hook your sewer up, you're there. You don't have a lot of complicated features. It's got 4 stabilizer jacks. Of course, 2 20-pound bottles in the front, deep cycle battery. I've got it running on generator right now. The paint and body is perfect. Got outside speakers. This was a trade-in. Guy traded this in on a motorhome. He's owned it for about 2 years. And you can see the body and everything's just great shape. And this is a heck of a camper for $89.95. Look around the other side here. Of course, y'all excuse the generator. You know, if I had to pick this thing, folks, it's got one oddball wheel. You've got 3 white wheels and 1 silver one, so I'm sure that could be painted or to match white, I'm sure. So that's the only thing I see that you would call a defect. Got an outside shower, got a 6-gallon DSI water heater, storage. Got the diamond plating on the front, gives it a nice look, plus it protects you from bugs and rocks and stuff like that from dinging the metal exterior. Let's look inside this little 25 BH. Got a good floor plan for a family. As we step inside, folks, there's no smoke, no pet odors, no water odors. Nice little camper. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you about this, how we got this thing. This one's kind of a unique situation. It's kind of a mystery, actually. We traded on this little camper. Guy owned it for about 2 years. Him and his family's used it several times, enjoyed it. Been a great little camper for him, but they just decided they wanted to take the plunge and do a motorhome. And he had a loan on it. He came in here and we made a deal. We paid it off like we usually do. Title came in about 3 weeks later after we paid it off from his bank. And it said out-of-state salvage on the title. It's a very big mystery and the guy apparently bought it like that. He didn't think nothing about it. He was able to get a tag for it. He was able to get a loan on it and insurance and all that stuff. So obviously it wasn't that big a deal to him. But I have to tell you this by law because it has technically a branded title. Now, looking over this camper, and I know you can't tell from the video or the pictures, but folks, I see no signs in here of any kind of wreck damage. And salvage could mean more than just wreck. And I have a theory about it, and I'll go over here in a minute why I think that's what happened. Because the guy didn't know, he got it from another guy, etc. So apparently, this unit shows no damage, no wreck damage, and I don't know about you folks. If you've ever seen a travel trailer after it's been involved in an accident that's bad enough for the insurance company to total it, you can buy a brand new Pioneer for what it would cost to rebuild the used one. So nobody rebuilds campers. It's not worth it, folks. You can go buy a brand new one for what it would cost to rebuild one that's been totaled. So I don't think it's been accident salvage. I don't think it's been a flood vehicle, because flood vehicles, you can tell right away. I've seen many of them, folks. People have tried to sell me in the past, and I said no. Because flood vehicles, when there's enough water in the RV for them to salvage it for flood reasons, you're going to have swollen cabinets. You're going to have odors in here like mold and mildew odors. You're going to have soft floors. You're going to have electrical issues. I mean, to me, it's easier to spot a flood vehicle than a wrecked vehicle that's been repaired. because the second you walk in, you can tell it right off the bat. I don't think it was a flood salvage. I personally, and this is my theory, and I have no proof of this, folks, so don't criticize me on it. But I think this was a stolen and recovered. I think somebody, this thing was really new. Somebody stole it, and the insurance company paid the original owner off, and then they recovered it later on. I believe that's what happened. But unfortunately, travel trailers and fifth wheels serial numbers aren't like motorized vehicles where you can do a Carfax or an auto check or anything like that. You put the VIN number of this camper on Carfax. I tried it. It shows nothing, just like it does any other towable camper. Carfax and auto check only works on motorized RVs, not on travel trailers, fifth wheels, and toy haulers. So I can't verify anything. But here's the thing, folks. I think it was stolen and recovered because that's the only logical explanation for having that title. Now, here's the thing. It's a Georgia title. Georgia salvaged from other states. So, and I've already checked with the state of Georgia. If you are a Georgia resident buying this camper, you do not have to do anything different than one without a salvage title. You know, with a car, you got to have it inspected. But a towable camper, you do not have to have it inspected. You take it to your tag office, you get a tag just like you normally would, just like you would any other vehicle with a clean title. So, now as far as those of you who are wanting to buy this camper from out of state, you'll have to check. Every state's different, and I know that's aggravating. It aggravates me too, because every state has different laws about what you have to do to title one with a salvage title. Now, some states are like Georgia. No inspection. You just treat it like a normal vehicle. Some states you need to have inspected, special insurance. Every state's different, so you need to check with your county's DMV office to see what's required for a towable. Not a motorized, but a towable or a trailer title that says salvage. And that way it clears me. I'm not responsible for any kind of requirements for out-of-state customers. But I said, Georgia, we'll title this thing in your name like we do anybody that buys from Georgia. So that's no problem there. Of course, out-of-state customers, when you buy from a Georgia dealer, you have to do your own tag and title work. But in-state buyers, we do it for you at no cost. So now that that's out of the way, now does that affect the usability of this camper? No. When you're at the lake or the beach for the week or the weekend with your family in this camper having a blast, that title is not going to affect that fun whatsoever. Not at all. The price of this thing reflects the title. Now, if this had a clean title, it'd be a $12,900 camper. So you're saving several $1,000s for something that probably doesn't mean a hill of beans to a lot of you when it comes to a camper like this. And another reason why I think it's been stolen and recovered is because the TVs are missing out of it. So obviously that's something that somebody would have took out if they stole a camper. So like I said, it's a theory. I can't prove it, but I still think the camper is a heck of a buy for what it is. It's not going to last long. It's a 13 model for $89.95. It's 29 foot, got a great family floor plan that sleeps, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 people in this camper. Queen bed in the front. This is the master bedroom. There's storage underneath the bed. Overhead storage, got a place for a TV up here, which we can add TVs to it very affordably, folks. Let your salesperson know. He'll get you a price on them. I can probably put you a 24-inch TV in there for like $160, something like that, and that's probably the size you want in the bedroom too. So, or you may be like me, you're not spending $89.95 to sit in your camper and watch TV. You can do that at home. You buying a camper to enjoy the great outdoors. So, it's got a 14-foot awning. Got a sofa that makes a bed. Table booth that makes a bed, front queen, rear full, and a top bunk. So that's 9 people you can sleep in this camper. Refrigerator, clean, And, you know, it almost feels like it might pick up. I'm on generator power, so I haven't really had it on very long, but 46 degrees, I think it's starting to work. We'll check it in a minute, maybe toward the end of the video, see if it's dropped any. And of course, we're going to check all that too when we do our standard inspection, which I'll go over here in a minute. But you can see the cushions aren't worn out. It's not been smoked in. There's no pet odors in here. I like the fact there's no carpet in here. Look here in the back. I mean, all the mattresses look great. No stains, no tears. Top bunk, and of course with the corner cut out, the double bunk on the bottom, or a full-size bed. Rear bathroom. There's your sink, medicine cabinet. You can look around the vents. There's no signs of water damage anywhere. Got a little tub, because I figured that if you're going to buy a camper like this, I guess Heartland figured that you would need a tub for small children. Of course, shower as well. Got a 3-burner stovetop. Doesn't look like it's hardly been used. Microwave. Double basin sink. You know, folks, for a basic little camper, or I should say medium-sized camper, you know, 29 foot, I know isn't exactly a little camper, but this is something you can tow with most majority of half-ton trucks, and you know, most full-size SUVs. Of course, you always want to verify your vehicle's towing capacity with your vehicle dealer before camper shopping, because you ask 10 different RV dealers what your vehicle can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers. But this is a nice, clean little camper, folks, and I know the title issue hurts the value, but that's reflected in the price. That's why it's $89.95 and not $12.9. So you're saving quite a bit of money for something that's probably not even an inconvenience. So, you know, a couple of things. You know, you may, if you're going to finance this RV and you're going to go through your bank or credit union or finance company, some banks may not finance it because of the title. You want to call them, find out that for sure, as well as your insurance company. Some do, some don't. This guy that traded this in had insurance on it, and he had a loan on it, so I know that it can be done. Of course, this thing's priced for a 13, where probably somebody's just going to come in and write a check or pay cash for it. So, but anyway, we do take trade-ins. It's $89.95. We do take trade-ins. If you got any questions, give us a call now. Our lenders, unfortunately, won't finance it because of the title. I will go ahead and warn you. So if you want to do a credit app or something like that, you'll have to pick a different unit, or go to your own bank or credit union, see what they can do. Like I said, that's our banks, the big nationwide lenders, but most local banks, that won't bother them. That won't stop them from doing a loan if you've got good credit. And so you might want to check with your bank or credit union if you need financing on this camper. We take trade-ins. We have nationwide delivery available. And this is what you get for $89.95, folks. You get this camper, this 2013 Heartland Pioneer BH25, in excellent condition. It will be checked out by my certified RV techs after purchase. So, in other words, folks, once you purchase this RV, give us about a week and a half, and you want to verify that with your salesperson, of course, before deciding to buy, because that time frame changes every day. But we're going to go through this thing. We're going to go through an extensive RV component checkout, make sure everything on that list works. Same checkout that we put a $100,000 motorhome through. We're going to check your awning, your fridge, your air, water heater, plumbing system, propane system. We're going to check refrigerator on gas and electric. We're going to check all your drawers, cabinets, lights, furnace, water heater, all your faucets, all your hookups, all your outside compartments, stabilizer jacks, tongue jack, and more. If you want a list of all the systems that we inspect and repair if needed for the price you pay, contact my sales department. They will email you or fax you over that list, and even go over it with you on the phone after you receive it, and tell you and go into more details about what we cover, what we don't cover. But needless to say, it covers just about everything on one of these travel trailers. And let me go ahead and clarify, if we find anything wrong during that inspection, we're going to fix it, replace it with no expense spared until it passes that checkout with flying colors. And you're guaranteed that $89.95 price. It's not going to go up because we spent more than we thought we were planning on spending on the checkout process. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, I believe the fridge is working. Of course, we checked the air when we traded for it, like we do all of them. We know it works. And the fridge is already getting cold, so we should be good there. So I've already checked. So I know the major stuff works. Now, like I said, if you want to take the as-is price, we'll definitely give you a discounted price for an as-is sale. If you don't want that inspection, then that way you can take it home the same day you pay for it. And you get a discount off our already low price. So if you want a price on option B, call my sales department, 706-965-7929. But option A includes that inspection and us fixing anything wrong on that check sheet that may or may not function at no additional cost to you. After this unit's been checked out, then my cleaning crew cleans it inside and out. Then it gets locked up. Then my service manager, Gordy, goes through these, makes sure he's satisfied with everything. If he is, he calls you to set up an appointment for you to pick your camper up. And when you arrive at the appointed time, the RV tech that checked it out is going to do a one-on-one personal walkthrough and demonstration of this camper, show you how to operate everything, answer any questions you have, show you any repairs they had to make, help you hook it up to your vehicle, give you tips, tricks, pointers, and more. And you're welcome to record them with your phone or camera. That's included. Plus, you get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time in a 12-month period. Again, that's included. That's $1,000 worth of free camping, just yours for the taking. You get a starter kit, which is a 5-gallon bucket with all your sewer hose, water hose, chemicals, adapters, $80 worth of stuff, folks. If you buy a camper from another dealer, you got to go buy that stuff in their store, but not here. And we also give you a 45-day drive-out tag, instructional DVDs, and more. So if you're interested, $89.95 option A, or contact us for an option B price. But again, folks, option B is as is, no inspection, no walkthrough demonstration, no free camping. Only thing you get is a camper, a starter kit, and a DVD. That's it. As long as you can buy one under those conditions. And let me go ahead and clarify, folks, for those of you who are not familiar with what as is means. As is means you, the buyer, if you choose this option, are 100% responsible for any current or future repairs this RV needs or may need. I don't think it's going to need anything, but again, we haven't checked it out, so I don't know. And there's no exclusions to that rule. It's not as is unless this doesn't work or that doesn't work in a certain time frame. It is as is, completely. You take it. Once you take possession of it, it's yours. If it breaks in half up the road, you own both halves of it. So, I hate to be so blunt, but that's exactly what it means. So if you're willing to buy one under those circumstances, we're more than happy to give you a discounted price, because we don't have to pay a tech to do a walkthrough and a demonstration and all this other stuff. So that saves us time and money, which we pass along to you. And like I said, the advantages of option B over option A is you get to take it home the same day you pay for it, and you get a discount off of this already incredibly low price. There's pros and cons to both ways, folks. Option A or option B. You know, everybody's got a different style of buying used vehicles. You know, I don't know. You may be the kind. You know, there's two types of buyers out there. One that would rather buy one and do some work on it themselves and save some money. And there's a second type of buyer who wants to take it right to the campground. No worries, no stress. That's what option A is for. So I've got both types of buyers covered, whichever type you may be. And the price is awesome, $89.95. I mean, wow. If you got any questions about this camper, folks, or the title, give our sales department a call. This is not something we normally sell. I mean, one slips in every once in a while. We try to stay away from it, but like I said, we'd already made the deal with the customer, paid off his camper, and it was 3 weeks later before we got the title. We found out about the branded title. And yes, folks, we are an old style dealer. For those of you who are in sales, we don't advertise anything until the title's in-house. I know most dealers, when they trade for something, it's got to pay off. They go ahead and advertise it and sell it with the title being here. We don't. We're old-fashioned about that, folks, and many other things. So if the title's not here, we don't advertise it. It's just the way we are. Now, I'm not saying we wouldn't sell it, but we're not going to put it online. If somebody happens to come by here and buy it, we'll fully disclose the fact that we're waiting on the title from the bank. But we're not going to tell them they can't buy it either. So, but we just don't advertise it online, which is where about 90% of our business comes from. So, anyway, folks, if you got any questions about any of this, give our sales department a call. They'll clarify anything I said. 706-965-7929. You can also email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. This is a nice little camper. It's something you and your family is going to enjoy. And don't worry about the title. I mean, if this is what I was looking for this price that I could buy it for, I wouldn't let that bother me one bit. I would check, like I said, with my local DMV office if you live outside the state of Georgia, and find out what all's involved with that. But even what little bit of aggravating you got to go through, aggravation to title it and tag it, it'll be worth it the first time you take it out, especially when you look at what these things bring online compared to this one. So definitely got some advantages to it, and you're saving a ton of money, folks. And it's a nice camper. $89.95 option A, or contact us for option B price. Our phone number again is 706-965-7929. And that number is answered 24/7 after hours. We have an answering service that has basic information. If they can't help you, they will forward your contact info to our non-commissioned sales team, who will call you back the next business day. Sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Check out our great website, folks. We've got an awesome website, a lot of inventory on there. Parkwayrvcenter.com. I've made it real easy for you. If you're on YouTube, go to the video description below, and then on the first paragraph, there'll be a link that takes you to our used travel trailer page. And you find this Pioneer on our travel trailer page. You're going to see pictures, you're going to see specs, weights, you're going to see the factory brochure in a PDF format. You read that, you'll know more about this camper than I do. And it tells you all about how it's built, the amenities, the options, and etc. I'll have trade-in appraisal forms and much more. So make sure you go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, or click on the link below in the video description, and boom, you're there. Can't be much easier than that. Please call ahead before traveling any significant distance to make sure this unit's still available. I never remove my videos on YouTube. And the reason why is simple, because Google owns YouTube, and it helps my Google search rankings. In other words, folks, you go to Google, type used RVs, I'm up there a lot closer than most other dealers because of my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, like button, and feel free to comment, or make sure you hit the notification settings too if you subscribe, so you get emails every time I post a video, which I try to do every day. And I will be doing some more travel trailer videos over the next few days. We just got a bunch of these in, including another new Prowler that I'll be advertising, a new floor plan that I think you'll really like if you're looking for a small camper. But give us a call, folks, 706-965-7929, or better yet, come visit with us. Look at this camper in person. Let us know you're coming. We'll run power to it, run a generator to it, turn everything on for you, let you do your own inspection. Now, folks, and this is so true, please keep in mind, this is a used vehicle. I know everybody has different standards about what they consider or what kind of condition a 6-year-old used camper is supposed to be in to be nice enough for you to buy it for you and your family. And the situation happened the other day, same thing. Guy traveled down here on a 17, 18-year-old motorhome, thought it was going to be new, even though I clearly said it wasn't, and didn't want it because he thought he was buying a brand new 19 model for a 2002 price, and just makes an awkward situation. So please, folks, if possible, come down here and look at what you're wanting to buy before you decide to buy it. That way there's no hurt feelings, no awkward conversations, and nobody's wasting time and money. Because as nice as these things are, they are used, and keep that in mind. You got to keep an open mind about that. So, you know, it may have a stain, a ding, a dent, a worn spot, something like that. That's just part of buying a used vehicle. And, you know, this one not so much because it's only 6 years old, so it obviously doesn't have as much use. But, you know, when you get into these older stuff, folks, you know, you gotta keep look at it with an open mind, especially if you've looked at a lot of older ones. So keep that in mind, please. If possible, come down here. If not possible, folks, you know, we can do a couple of things to help you out. You know, we don't mind taking additional pictures and even custom videos if you specify what areas you want to see. We can do that. And we can also recommend some third-party mobile RV techs that will do an RV inspection that's separate from us. You know, if you want to do that as well. You know, we do everything we can to help you decide if this is the one for you or not. If you can't come look at it, we understand. Like I said, we'll do our best to satisfy any questions you have. And the other dealers don't do that kind of stuff. We do. We're family owned and operated for 50 years. Parkway RV Center's been in business since 1968, longer than most RV manufacturers have been in business. So, family owned and operated, 3 generations. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year because of our low prices and our great customer service. We've always been here for you, always going to be. No fees, no surprises, no games, no commission salespeople, no haggling. We make it simple, folks. We did away with everything everybody hates about buying a used vehicle. Let's check the temperature real quick before we sign off, see if it's dropped any. And yep, we've already dropped down to the 30s, so we know it works. Thank you.